At Pragma Conference in Bologna at the end of 2024, I met a new friend. Arkadius is an amazing developer and he's also blind. We both wanted to know what it is to wear an Apple Vision Pro and interact with visionOS when you can't see. He has been using Apple devices with Assistive Technologies, mostly VoiceOver, Siri and Brail, since many years. At the time, my device was running visionOS 2.0. Some of the bugs you're about to see might be fixed by now. The beginning of this video is me setting up the device in guest mode and then what Arkadius experiences. Let's go, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more such videos in the future.
VoiceOver on.
VoiceOver on.
Aligning your view, double press the
Aligning
digital
your
crown
view.
to align manually.
That's cool.
Double press the digital crown to align manually.
Press and adjust lenses. Press
Adjust
and hold the digital crown
lenses.
to align lenses.
Yeah, so the crown is on the top right,
Adjust
you know it, right?
lenses. Press and hold the digital
It's the
crown
one you
to
pressed.
align
This is the
lenses.
I know, I just try to.
But it said double
Adjust
press.
lenses.
I know.
Words copied to clipboard.
This one. More on the front. This one. Double press, it said.
Adjustment complete.
Adjustment completed, it said.
Okay, so that's very exciting because I have no idea.
Now it plays a sound. Teraz odtwarza się dźwięk w stereo, który mi mówi, gdzie mam patrzeć.
Welcome to VoiceOver. VoiceOver speaks descriptions of items in Apple Vision Pro.
To learn more about VoiceOver on Apple Vision Pro, tap your left index finger against left thumb and then release.
VoiceOver. Pinch and hold your VoiceOver tutorial. Welcome to
VoiceOver tutorial.
VoiceOver
Samochód
speaks
VoiceOvera?
descriptions of items in Apple Vision Pro. To learn more about VoiceOver on Apple Vision Pro, tap your left index finger against your left thumb and then release.
Czyli
If you are familiar with VoiceOver,
dotykam
pinch and hold. Welcome to
palcem wskazującym
Welcome to VoiceOver.
kciuka
Welcome
i
to
podobna ta
VoiceOver.
jest
VoiceOver
kliknięcie.
speaks descriptions of items in Apple Vision Pro.
It asks me to press my index finger against the thumb, but it doesn't work.
Which you do, by the way.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
To move
Oh,
the
now it
VoiceOver
worked.
cursor
Oh,
to
okay,
the
cool.
next item. Tap your right index finger against
'Cause
the
I mean,
thumb
if
and
it-
then release. Try
Prawy
to
palec
perform the next
wskazujący i
item
prawy kciuk
gesture now.
to następny element.
VoiceOver tutorial. Heading. Move to the next item. To move the VoiceOver tutorial. Voice.
You might put
Selected.
your-
Now
Set up as
someone
new
else is
guest.
operating, I think. Set up as new
Press
guest. it
digital
said.
crown to select.
Yeah.
Guest user.
Because
Heading.
someone I think is
Selected.
operating
Set up
it
as
somehow.
new guest.
No.
Use recent guest
Nobody
setup.
is.
Last turn digital crown to
Because
scroll.
you're in guest
Press
mode and
digital
I'm not even
turn
mirroring
digi-
and there's no way to
turn
operate.
digital
But what you
crown
might
to
do
scroll.
wrong is you might
Press
have
digital
your
crown
hands
to
too
select.
close to the device so that it cannot detect it. So just put it like at the normal in front of you when you tap.
Like this.
Yeah, a little
Turn
bit more to
digital
you, but
crown
not
to
that
scroll.
up. You were
Press
very up.
digital crown to
And
select.
I was afraid that it
Turn
wouldn't.
digital
And your
crown to
hands are very
scroll.
close to each other, I
Press
think, like
turn
more like.
digital- turn
yeah.
digital-
Is it working better?
Yeah.
Because that was my assumption was the cameras wouldn't grab your
Press digital
hands
crown to select.
I naciśnięciem
Turn digital
korony
crown
się
to
aktywuje.
scroll.
in the front.
Obracać koronę, żeby przewijać.
Double click digital crown to skip tutorial.
Vision Pro. You browse the system
Video.
by looking, and it responds
Activate
to
to
your eyes.
toggle controls.
Simply look at an element and tap your fingers
Settings.
together to select it.
Is it still like in the setup process or
It's
something?
like a click on your Mac.
Now it says the lady is telling me the
Scroll,
tutorial.
pinch your fingers
about
together
scrolling.
and gently flick.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably still need the tutorial because it's a different device than an iPhone. So.
Activate to
Yeah.
toggle
I guess you need to
controls.
learn a little bit of-
Settings.
Next, you'll set up Apple Vision
Obracam
Pro for your
głową,
eyes and
żeby,
hands.
Kieruję się na inne ikony
Settings.
i mogę kiwnąć głową, żeby aktywować coś.
Press the setting. Press the digital crown to set up your eyes and hands. Press the digital crown to set settings. Extend your arms in front of you. With
Extend
your
your arms
fingers
in
spread
front of
and the
you.
backs of your hands facing Apple Vision
that's
Pro.
interesting.
Heading.
Out? Or how can I repeat it?
Settings. Extend your arms in front of you. With your fingers spread and the backs of your hands facing Apple Vision Pro.
Facing Apple Vision Pro, okay, like this. W taki sposób muszę trzymać ręce, że trzymam je palcami do góry w stronę urządzenia. This is what it suggested me to do, right?
Yeah, this is what sighted people do actually.
But is it the correct movement?
Yeah, it is somehow, but your hands should be probably more far away.
Okay, so the
You know,
first-
like more far away and more close to each other. That's what people do usually.
like this.
Yeah, but probably more a little bit to bottom and a little bit far away from each other, more far away from each other, something like that.
It's a little difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Bardzo ciężko się tego używa.
It needs to see your hands,
Triple
basically.
click top button for accessibility
But
options.
since I don't
Okay,
see...
now it worked.
Okay,
Triple
cool.
click, extend
Well, that's
your
already
arms in
amazing
front of
because-
you, with your fingers spread and the backs of your hands facing Apple Vision Pro.
At the
Heading.
backs of your hands facing Apple Vision Pro, so like this.
Oh, that's a new one. 'Cause-
Hand
oh,
setup
that's not
complete.
what sighted people
Hand
do.
setup complete.
Cool. So now what it usually do is it does the eye setup.
Eye setup, yeah.
And so it
Eye
shows
setup.
usually like a
Setting.
dot
to
in
help
the
with
middle.
visual quality on
And
Apple Vision
sighted
Pro.
people have to
Going
look at
through.
it and
Eye
tap
setup
with
is
their,
recommended.
just like what you did, like tapping.
Skip, continue.
to select.
Skip continue button.
Are you helped by like audio?
Now it says that I can skip it as a blind person, but I'll continue. Teraz mam konfigurację oczu, mogę ją pominąć, ale mogę też ją zrobić.
Settings.
Spróbuję to zrobić.
Continue. Settings. Look at each dot as it shrinks.
Okay, so it's looking at
Look
dots,
at each dot
Yeah.
as it
but
shrinks.
it plays a sound.
Where the dots are, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
odtwarzany jest dźwięk na te kropki. Wystarczy, że po prostu zwrócę w ich stronę głowę.
Yeah. I don't think you have to look that way, left and right. Usually people look in front, but just usually like look at, you know, the dots. So I don't know how it's gonna guide you through the dots.
It tries to. Próbuje mnie to prowadzić, ale niestety
Look at each dot. Look at each dot as it
jest ewidentny
shrinks.
problem, jako osoba całkowicie niewidoma. I'll just skip it, I
Look at
think.
each
Yeah,
dot as
yeah.
it-
I don't know if you
Settings.
need it actually.
Warning. Image.
Warning,
Error.
error.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
So, is it a
Image.
warning or an
Warning.
error? I don't know.
Warning. Image.
What is it?
Warning.
Does it read
Image.
something?
Error.
No, it just says warning image error.
Settings.
Okay.
System font regular.
System font
65.
regular.
Warning. Warning.
But
Image.
then it says
Error.
error again.
Selected.
Oh,
Use
that's
without
interesting.
optical
It
inserts.
might be a bug. But it's a final
Press
version.
digital
it's
crown to
2.0.
select. Turn
if you
digital
can-
crown to
if
scroll.
You can skip the error.
Usually
So
that's-
what you should be able to do at one point is like reach the home screen, like
setup.
see the
Heading.
icon, and then use
Skip
it
I
with
setup.
like
Button.
accessible controls.
To help with visual quality on Apple Vision Pro.
Maybe my hand detection doesn't work too well.
I
Ta
setup.
detekcja rąk
Heading.
nie działa do końca.
To help
Dobrze.
skip I setup.
Is it like
button.
showing some text still or something?
It says now it wants me to do it. I setup again.
Safety.
Oh.
Heading.
Using Vision Pro safety. Using safe areas.
Yeah, that's okay. It's only telling you that you have to.
Teraz mi mówi, że
Continue.
nie mogę używać tego do
Setting.
ulicy i tak dalej.
Continue. Button.
So I do continue.
Settings. Apple. Continue. Save this setup. Heading.
Czy zachować
Safety.
te ustawienia?
Back button.
Do I want to save my settings?
Yeah, save your settings if you can, because
Save and
if
continue.
by any
Save and
means I
continue.
take back.
Save and control center.
yeah.
Control center.
Control center.
Selected. People. Tab.
Is it still like a tutorial thing?
Okay, it's
Selected. Apps. Tab.
apps,
What
people,
TV. Button.
TV.
Great, so that's the home screen.
Actions available.
If you are in apps, you will see
Music.
all my apps, and you'll be able to like,
Message. Free.
just like on the home screen on
Developer.
iOS,
Page
start
now.
an app.
Button.
Okay.
Photo.
I don't know,
App Store.
usually we
Page
swipe,
1 of 7.
Like sighted
Page
people, we
1 of-
swipe
page-
like this
page
gesture.
1
I
of
have.
7.
I'm
Adjustable.
guessing your gesture must be pretty similar to the
Page
ones
2
on the
people.
iPhone.
I do like
Environments. Tab. Mindfulness. Apps. Tab. 1 of
Jak
3.
chcę sobie przesuwać po ekranie, to mogę naciskać albo palcem
Home. People.
wskazującym kciuk,
Select home.
albo
Yosemite.
kręcić
Button.
okrętłem.
Morning light. Button. Selected.
Now it plays some music.
Control
some reason.
center.
Oh,
Expand menu.
maybe you started my music from
Expand
before that.
I
I had music open, but I closed it.
Of course, I have no idea how to then stop it. But it doesn't bother me, so it's no problem.
Is it German music? Is it German speaking?
Yes.
So yeah, so that's the rap that I just heard before.
4 people nearby.
Close the app.
No people nearby, which is not true.
Control.
Why, it's not true, I'm in front of you.
Camera active. Button.
Expanded menu, camera active. Można jakieś menu wejść.
3 people nearby.
3 people nearby.
Oh, that's interesting. So it actually sees. So we are 3. I'm surprised that it
Yes,
catch.
and it plays the sound where you are. Można sobie wejść w taki tryb.
So I'm in front of you on the right.
I know, and
So
it plays the sound
if I go to more to the left, Is it says?
Yes, it switches the sound.
It says that I'm moving or something like with the sound?
No, it just plays a sound like beep, 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 beep. And the farther you go away, the
Okay.
distant voice.
So I'm gonna go a little bit back,
Control
and then I'm gonna go more in front of you, like I'm very close
Now
to
it's
you.
getting close. Now it's getting faster and faster. The beat.
Yeah. So I'm very close to you actually. I'm still filming you the whole time.
Control
Jest
center.
tryb detekcji ludzi.
Control center.
Polega on na tym, że
Close.
patrzymy
Button.
sobie i nam...
Control
Mamy
center.
dźwięk 3D,
Close.
gdzie
Button. Close.
How do
Button.
I go back to the home screen?
So there's gonna be a very simple way for you. It's just pressing the crown in this case, right?
Environment, volume.
Yeah. So so no, that's the. Press it again.
Control center. Home.
Home.
Okay. So now you see, like, do you hear that you see a list of apps or something like that?
Yes, it says
You should
home
have-
apps tab.
Yeah, so the apps tab is where all the apps are. The environment tabs is where the environment, like, the VR thing. And the people one is the one where you call people over FaceTime or something.
Okay.
So the apps is basically a list of my apps, and there's a bunch of apps. You can start any of those.
Apps. And I'll try.
Can you get the name of the apps?
Yeah. Compatible apps.
Yeah, so these are the iPad apps. So try to look at not incompatible apps because they're boring.
Safari, I want.
Yeah, so Safari. Try to use Safari. Just launch Safari and type a URL or whatever. You can speak, by the way, to Siri.
Safari, and I try. Guess
Safari
what?
group. System font regular. Port
It's difficult to activate things.
Yeah, I can imagine.
center justified. Page
But did
1
you
of
start
7.
Safari?
In
I
view.
try, but
Okay.
unfortunately, what happens is that I can more or less navigate the thing. Maybe I'll try to put it tighter around my head.
15 point.
Yeah, maybe it is. Like on the back, on your left. Yeah,
try
this
to put
this
it
thing.
tighter,
This
tighter.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Freeform. Safari. Button.
No, it still doesn't. I can't click on elements.
Do you still have the list of apps?
Yes.
Freeform.
How would you click like on an
No, on
iPhone?
an iPhone I double tap like this, but
So
here it instructed me to press my fingers like this.
yeah. So wait a minute. You pressed the wrong finger. You have to press the thumb and the pointing finger. The big one. This one. Not the middle one. This one. Yeah.
Oh, like this.
Yeah, because you used the middle one, and I think it wasn't the same for the device.
Okay, I pressed on Safari, but it doesn't open.
Maybe you have to double tap in your
It
case.
plays a sound that it wants to open, let's say, but it doesn't open.
Button. Safari. Button.
But at least I discovered how to stop music.
Yeah, I think you have to use only one hand, and because you are using both hands, I see that, and I think it confuses the system.
Okay, so if I put the...
Freeform.
Okay, I understand what you mean. Because VoiceOver tells me that the right hand is used for navigation and the left for interaction.
Ah, that's
So I'm
interesting.
just listening to what it says.
I didn't know this. Yeah.
But it doesn't...
3 people nearby. Messages. Freeform. Develop.
Yeah, that's
Safari.
interesting.
Control center. Text field.
Oh,
is
text field is editing.
Text field.
And how do I type?
But what kind of text field is it? Is it like the URL of Safari? You know this?
Yes.
So you can actually ask Siri to type a URL. You can say apple.com, but you have to be able to activate Siri.
Privacy indicator.
I don't know
Tuesday.
how you do this.
61.
We look at an icon, which is the Siri
Personal.
thing.
A pled of common 5 other tabs.
Okay, I opened apple.com.
Control
I
center.
just found it.
2 people nearby.
Okay, that's sick. I can move my head around and it tells me the placement of the icons on the web page.
Ah, cool.
Otwarcie strony internetowej.
Side. 3 people near. Back. Dim. Button. Show the previous. Sidebar.
Okay, sidebar. Safari looks like a little bit on a Mac for a VoiceOver user.
Sidebar expanded. Pop-up button. Sidebar collapsed.
Can you browse? Like, can you
Classic.
tap links on what?
Yes, if I do like this, it goes by headings.
Okay.
Because I can use Brail, it told me that I can use a Brail on my fingers.
Okay.
I mogę pisać Braillem na palcach.
Characters. D. E.
Yes, and I can type normally like this.
A.
W taki sposób mogę pisać, że trzymam na 2 kciukach inne palce i piszę Braillem. developer.apple.com.
Back. Dig.
Okej.
Back.
Przesunięcie 2 palcami po
Button.
sobie powoduje otwarcie strony.
Show the next
I mean,
page.
I already see many use cases for this device for a blind person.
Yeah.
It's just very difficult
Sidebar
to
expanded.
use.
Yeah, I think it's also very difficult to program for them, but
Urządzenie
it's...
bardzo fajne, ale
Sidebar collapse.
trudne w używaniu.
Personal. A
I don't know
four
why
people
when I
nearby.
shake my head it tries to activate stuff.
Ah,
Four
that's
people
interesting.
nearby. Four
Yeah, I mean, for
personal.
sighted people,
A planet thumb and
the
5 other tabs.
the eye pointing
Three
system
people
is
nearby.
not perfect yet, but it's
Maybe
rocket
people
science
nearby.
to like look at your pupils.
Jest
Two
bardzo
people
ciężko
nearby. Three people
z tym
nearby.
detekcją oczu, po prostu mi oczy latają bardzo
Sidebar
gorąco i się
expanded.
włączają.
Control center.
Alright, so I'm very grateful for the
welcome.
demonstration. I'm very tired from wearing it.